Today we're going to prepare some beautiful pasta with a pumpkin cream. If you're new to this channel, my name is Silvia, I'm an Italian chef, so hit the subscribe button and stay with us to learn how to cook different recipes. We have the ingredients here ready, so let's start with the first thing. Here we can turn on the heat so our water can start cooking. We add some salt. I'm gonna write you here somewhere the perfect quantity of salt that you need, salt and water that you need to prepare your pasta, but you can put as much salt as you want, but please put some salt because otherwise your pasta will not taste good. I'm gonna wear an apron because I'm with the white jacket and I have a talent to get dirty. At some point, we will have a branded apron. For now, I have the one that I bought in my last vacation. So let's start cutting our hokkaido pumpkin and we scoop out the seeds. If you have a garden, you could keep them and then you can maybe see if you can grow your own pumpkins. In this case, we can keep the skin because it's eatable, so we don't have to remove it. We just cut our pumpkin in little pieces. We don't need to make them beautiful because we are going to mix it up because we want to have a cream, right? If we want to keep some pieces, then we would cut them beautifully, okay? But that's not the case, so we can cut them like Bud Spencer. Now we have our pieces, then we can turn on the heat for the pan, put some olive oil in it. We can also put a lid on our water because then it cooks a bit quicker. And I also get a, I don't know how to call it, something that's a bit high so that we can mix the pumpkin and we don't get all the pumpkin in our face. The oil is hot, so we add our pumpkin, let it jump. Now we can add some salt, a pinch of sugar, which is very important. Every time that you use vegetables or fruit, you always need to add both salt and sugar. So in this case, we have something salty and we just add a pinch of sugar. If we would prepare a dessert, we would add more sugar and a pinch of salt because we have to give back to the plate what we find in nature. How many of you knew that? In the meantime, we can cut our bacon and remove this one so we have more space to see each other. And I just cut the bacon in little stripes because we're going to put it in a hot pan in a sec. Let it go. We can add some pepper, some garlic. You can also use fresh garlic. It's absolutely up to you. I think that I'm gonna get a separate pan because I want to prepare the bacon in the meantime. So I just moved the pumpkin down here, but it's still cooking. It's still with us. The pan is hot, so we can add our bacon. I'm not going to add any oil or butter because we know that bacon has enough fat. We let it sizzle a bit. Then, of course, you decide the crispiness, right? If you want to have it more crispy, less crispy, it's all a matter of taste, okay? I just prepared some paper so we can leave it out like this so it's not going to keep cooking. Okay, there we go. Now, I'm going to check our pumpkin. That looks nice, but we have to let it cook a bit more. I'm going to add some coconut milk because it's needed here because we want our pumpkin to be soft, right? We need to mix it up to have the cream. Okay, we can try to mix it up. Let me put it down here. I'm going to start cooking our pasta because we need 10 minutes, but we're going to cook it like halfway. I'm here between the two, the steam. And then we will finish it together with the cream, but I'm going to show you everything. So let me remove the lid with something that I'm not burning myself. Voila. Let's do like this so that the penne will not stick. Now, let's put the pumpkin in here. and we are going to create our nice cream. We keep the pan here on the side because we're gonna need it. It's possible that we will need more liquid, but we will check. Looks good? Okay, we have our cream. We're going to put the cream back into the pan. I'm going to move the pasta just down here. It's hot. Now we can remove the lid. It was just to let the water cook again. Okay, so we are ready and we put it down. Little additional note, you see that we still have some little orange pieces from the skin. I don't care, but if you don't want to have any pieces and you want like a perfect cream, you can pass it through something like this. So you can basically put your cream and do like this with the spoon. Don't worry, we're gonna use it in a second, so it's fine, even if it's dirty now with pumpkin. Okay, we need some salt. Now we're going to, and pepper. We need the water to finish the cooking, so we're going to finish the pasta in here. Okay, so I cooked it halfway. Okay, I'm going to move it like this, but we need more water. Feel free to put a lot of water because you need to do the other half of your cooking path, so to say. Little important note, to have your pasta really creamy, you have to move it. So you can move it with the pan, you can let it jump. Now it's a bit too liquid still, but we can do that later. Or you can simply move it with your spoon with a bit of energy, so the starch of the pasta can go out and give your plate this creaminess that you do not get otherwise. Okay? Let it go, let it go. Let me try. Let's see if we're happy, if it's fine. The creaminess is good, in my opinion. Perfect. Okay. I would say that we can add our Parmesan. We can turn off the heat here. You can see that's beautifully creamy. We can also let it jump a bit in this case, right? When it's jumping, it's not too liquid, so it's fine. We can add our Parmesan. You can add more, of course. We can mix it up. Let's plate it. So we put it in here. Now we can add our bacon on top. I add it on top, otherwise it's not going to be crispy if I put it inside the cream, right? Some mozzarella. You can use the mozzarella that you prefer, but it's up to you. You don't have to add it. And some green to make it beautifuler. I'm gonna add some parsley. Super simple, and you're gonna plate your pasta as if you would be a star chef. Enough, like this. And here we go. Let's make it a bit zoomed in. I would say that we can try. So let's grab a fork. Let's do the taste test. 1, 2, 3. Very good. You guys, thank you so much for your time. Let me swallow the pasta. I hope you enjoyed this video. We're gonna do many more videos with salty things and sweet things, desserts and everything. So you will enjoy every recipe. This was super simple. Let me know in the comment if you have any questions. Try it out. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in our next video. Bye.